special playoff match. Let's get to our opening round. We started teams out with 100 points. In this opening round, 10 points for each correct answer, 10 points off should our teams miss. And teams, our category is watch those BBs. You don't want to get an A here, but a B. More specifically, two Bs. See if you can identify the following people or things whose names contain a double B. We begin. In 1990, NASA launched this space telescope. Long reach. Hubble. You got that right. It's got two B's in the middle. This derisive nickname was given to the industrial workers of the world. They were known as the Wobblies, W-O-B-B-L-I-E-S. This short word describes an outgoing ocean tide. C. Milton Wright.
Ebb.
Ebb, E-B-B. You got it, Jason. Remember, two B's in your answers. Next, this phase of the moon is less than full, but more than half. Falston.
Gibbous.
Gibbous, you got it, Andy. Next, this Dr. Seuss character had 500 hats. That was Bartholomew Cubbins, C-U-B-B-I-N-S. This English philosopher wrote the Leviathan. Falston.
Hobbes.
Hobbes is right. Enoch, thank you for your help. Next, this poem begins, "'Twas brillig and the slithy toves." C. Milton Wright.
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky, you got it, Jason. And lastly, in a whale, this thick layer of fat. Falston.
Blubber.
It would be blubber. And that's the end of the opening round. It's academic.
Growing the future, leading the world.
So nice to have you here. Yes, and we have dancing cougars here today. We have a wonderful madrigal group. We have a wonderful audience. So we have 9 players. All of you have been here before, and you are now trying to advance to the championship round. Let's go to the first team. Falston, tell us a little about yourself. Enoch.
Hi, I'm Enoch Lamb, and I'm a senior at Falston. I'm part of the men's chorus, and I'm a star piano player in jazz band.
Wow, an accomplished musician. Absolutely. Thank you, young man. Andy, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm a senior at Falston High School. Apart from its academic, I'm a member of the National Honor Society and the treasurer of our senior class. And I'd like to thank our incredible coach, Mr. White.
Incredible. He appreciates that. We'll bring him up in a few moments here. Andy, big man on campus over there. And senior number 3, Michaela, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm a senior at Falston, and along with academic team, I'm also on tech crew and in Spanish NHS.
Very busy young lady. Thank you very much. All right, Falston, these are yours. Look at your monitor. 20 points, no penalties. ZUNI Corn Festival. See if you can find hidden in the midst of these festivities what mythical animal that had one horn in the middle of its forehead.
Unicorn.
That's right. Incite, reiterate, calculate, and quell. Which two of these words are opposite in meaning?
Incite and quell.
That's right. Nicely done. Africa and the West Indies. These were 2 of the 3 areas involved in the triangle trade of slaves, molasses, and rum. Not listed is what 3rd area making up our 6 northeastern states.
New England.
New England is right. Yes, thank you, Michaela, for your help. Louis Pasteur, Francisco Pizarro, and Rosa Parks. These 3 persons have little in common except their last initial. Can you arrange them in chronological order, beginning with the earliest for me?
213.
That is right. And lastly, never run against a war hero. This political advice was offered by Adlai Stevenson, who lost 2 elections to a World War II general and 34th president.
Eisenhower.
You got that right. Nicely done, Falston. Good first round. 230. Our second team, they hail from C. Milton Wright, and John and Jason and Pascal. Nice to have you gentlemen back again. And John, tell us a little about yourself, if you would.
Hi, my name is John Brownfield, and I'm a senior at C. Milton Wright. I'm president of Math NHS at my school, and I'm a member of 3 other National Honor Societies.
Which ones?
German, science, and the regular National Honor Society.
The regular one, yes. Accomplished young man. And you were here with us last year, too. Always nice to have you here. Jason, also a good player. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name's Jason Caff. I'm a senior at C. Milton Wright. I'm in our school's band and jazz band. I'm in all-state orchestra. I run cross-country and track. And I'm in 4 National Honor Societies.
Oh, 4. All right, so you topped his 3, right? Yeah, all right. Pascal, are you in 5 National Honor Societies? Come on.
Actually, yeah, I am.
All right, all right. He knows how to play along. Pascal, sorry to steal your thunder. Tell me your story.
Hi, I'm Pascal from C. Milton. I'm a senior. I'm the head tech at C. Milton Wright. I'm the founder of Games Club. I'm in all-county orchestra, and I'm also in the school's orchestra and band.
An accomplished musician as well. Thank you, young man. All right, C. Milton Wright, these are yours. 20 points, no penalties. Look at your monitor. Coal miner van. Hidden in this vehicle, you can find the name of what Roman goddess of wisdom?
Minerva?
That's right. Elusive, active, indolent, and abusive. Which 2 of these words would be best paired as antonyms?
Indolent and active?
That is right. Nicely done. Next, number 9 and figure 5. These numerically named towns are in Arkansas, which also has a town whose name is what number? Equal to 6 times 9 plus 2.
56.
The town's name is 56. That is right. Next, radar, telephone, and barometer. These devices were invented in different centuries. Could you arrange them in chronological order for me, beginning with the earliest?
321.
321 is correct. And lastly, there is no nation greater than any other. Emperor Haile Selassie made this statement protesting Mussolini's 1935 invasion of what African nation whose capital is Addis Ababa?
Ethiopia?
That's it. Well done. C. Milton Wright takes you to 220. Two great teams here today. Here's the 3rd grade team. They come from Long Reach, and Ali and Samir and Abhinav. Nice to have you back again here today. Ali, tell us the Ali story.
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm a senior at Long Reach, and I'd like to thank Miss Pompey and the Madrigals and our alternate Colin for coming out here today.
Wonderful, yes. And we'll be hearing from the Madrigals later, and thank you for telling us about Miss Pompey. Samir, our captain.
Hi, my name is Samir. I'm a senior at Long Reach High School, and I'd like to thank our community for supporting us, and we're out here for you guys.
That's nice. Yeah, they're all behind you here, you know, and you don't get here just on your own. You've got coaches and you've got alternates. Abhinav, how about you?
Hello, my name is Abhinav, and today I want to thank all our coaches, Ms. Schrader and Mr. Sanderson, for supporting us for 3 years now.
Yes, indeed, and they'll be up in just a few moments' time. Thank you very much, young man. All right, look at your monitor. These are for yours. 20 points, no penalties. A year goes on. If you go on, you'll find the name of what boat in which the mythical Jason searched for the Golden Fleece?
Argo?
Argo is right. Listless, animated, erratic, corrupt. Which 2 of these 4 words would best be described as opposite in meaning?
Listless and erratic. Yeah. Listless and erratic?
No, listless and animated. Nice try. Next. Hohenzollem and Romanov. These were 2 of the 3 great European ruling families whose power ended with World War I. Missing is what 3rd dynasty from Austria-Hungary?
Habsburg.
That's it. Nicely done. Next. The Persian Gulf War, Reconstruction, and World War I. These are 3 important events in American history. Arrange them for me, please, in chronological order.
231.
231.
231 is correct. Last question for you in this round. The houses are mostly of wood, unpainted, and disjointed. In 1859, an English traveler recorded this impression of Kingston, the capital of what Caribbean country?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Nicely done. Yep. Takes you 190 points. Good job.
springtime, springtime, pretty time, birds singing, ding-a-ding-ding, sweet love of spring.
I want to keep listening. The madrigals from Long Reach, and it won't surprise you that 7 of those madrigals are in the all-state choir. Congratulations to you. Thank you for being with us today. You know, we were saying at the top of the show that the winner of today's game moves on to the championship round. But before that happens, we want to give away something. The Baltimore Orioles are proud to support us again here in It's Academic, and they're going to be providing tickets next season for all of today's competing students. You know, celebrating the success of our young people makes us all fans. That guy's safe there. To find out more about the Orioles' involvement in education and in the lives of youth in our community, why don't you visit them? Go to Orioles.com/community. Before you head to the ballpark, check us out on our It's Academic Facebook page. Let's check that score. Close game. Falston right now is at 230. C. Milton Wright at 220. And Long Reach at 190. Well played. To the picture perfect round. Everybody plays. There's a picture with each of these questions. 20 points for each correct answer. 20 points off should you miss. First picture coming into view. Martin Luther King wrote an eloquent summary of civil rights goals in his famous, yes, Long Reach.
Birmingham.
Go ahead.
Birmingham?
Birmingham, that's right. The jail cell where he wrote that letter. Thank you, Ellie. If you're good at bargaining, you can do well at this market near Cuzco in what South American country where, yes, Long Reach?
Peru.
Peru is correct, yes. These rocks will be almost completely covered with water when the tide comes in at what Canadian bay with the highest tides in the world? Long Reach.
Hudson.
No, the Bay of Fundy. F-U-N-D-Y was the right answer there. Good try. Next. What is the average of these 3 expressions? Falston. Yes, sir.
Do you have an answer? 3?
3?
No, A plus 1 or 1 plus A would have been the acceptable answer. Next, this is the flag of what West African country whose name is derived from the elephant tusks? Yes, Falston.
The Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Next, this is a section of a painting of what 1811 battle that gave William Henry Harrison his nickname? Falston.
Oh, Tippecanoe.
Tippecanoe. Nicely done, Enoch. Next. The country's first airmail was placed aboard a flight in what year that also saw the armistice that ended World War I? C. Milton Wright.
1917.
Ooh, 1918. John. Last picture coming up. There are over 8,000 species of birds for those of you interested in what branch of zoology? Yes, Long Reach.
Ornithology.
Ornithology.
Ornithology it is. Nicely done. And that's the end of the picture perfect round. Before we ask any more questions, a few introductions. Let's meet the coaches and the administrators. Let's go first to Falston with 250 points in the lead at the moment. Andy, some familiar guys back there. Tell us about them.
Well, over my right shoulder is our principal, Mr. Jester, yes. And over my left shoulder is our coach, Mr. White.
One and only, absolutely. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here, for all the support you give the Falston team. Next, we move to C. Milton Wright with 200 points at the moment. And Jason, would you do the honors, please?
Behind me to my right is our principal, Mrs. Erica Harris. And to my left is our coach, Mrs. Lucy Wise Gladwell.
And Lucy, a former Sophie Altman Coach of the Year winner. Congratulations to you again for that honor. And thank you, Mrs. Principal, for being here today. And Long Reach with 230 points. Would you please introduce everyone back there? We got a lot of folks here. Samir.
To my right, we have our first coach, Ms. Schrader. Behind me, we have our other coach, Mr. Sanderson. And to my left, we have our administrator, Mr. Smart.
I bet he's a coach, too. Yeah, thank you all for helping out and the support you're giving these young men. You know, in our next round of questioning, if our teams answer all 8 of our questions correctly, we make a big fuss. We give them 25 bonus points. We light up lights. We release balloons. We play special music, even. Jason, would you pick packet 1, 2, or 3 for the Falston team?
Packet 2.
Let's number 2. All right, Enoch and Andy and Michaela, let's get them all. Here we go. John F. Kennedy was an American, but on a trip abroad, he once described himself as a citizen of what divided German city?
Berlin.
That's it. New Hampshire is known for its white mountains, but a range with the same name is located on the opposite coast in what large golden state?
California?
That's right. Giovanni de' Medici was made a cardinal of the church at what young age? Equal to the square root of 169.
13.
13 is right. Science question for you, Falsten. Look at your monitor. The time rate of change of distance is called which of these?
Speed.
Speed is right. Families don't always get along. England's Elizabeth I ordered the execution of what cousin? The Queen of Scotland.
Mary, Queen of Scots?
That's correct, yes. Perhaps with all the computer-generated effects available today, there will be a film version of what Kafka story about a man changed into a giant insect.
Metamorphosis.
Defer.
The metamorphosis?
That is correct, yes, sir. Nicely done. Math question, look at your monitor. Solve for x, please giving me your answer as a positive integer.
3.
It is indeed 3. I have 25 bonus points for you, Falsten. Get this. People worried about the world's growing population often refer to an essay on the principles of population, written over 2 centuries ago by what English economist?
Scott?
No, Thomas Malthus, the Malthusian's theory. Good try still. Falsten takes your 390 points. So close. All right, we came so close to giving away those bonus points. It was a good round. C. Milton Wright, let's see if we can get all 8. Samir, packet 1 or 3 for C. Milton Wright.
I'm going to give him number 1.
We're going to give him number 1. All right, John, Jason, and Pascal, I have every faith you can get all these, and I want to see some balloons. We put the face of presidents on our coins, but archaeologists in Greece have found ancient coins that depict what chief of the Greek gods?
Zeus.
Zeus is right. Thank you, Pascal. Political cartoonists no doubt admire Benjamin Franklin's famous drawing of what disjointed reptile with the caption, "Join or die."
Snake.
That's it. Mount Mitchell, the highest peak in the Appalachians, is in what state, which is also the site of the Wright Brothers National Memorial at Kitty Hawk?
North Carolina?
North Carolina is right, yes. Thank you, John. Look at your monitor, please, for your science question. When a prism breaks up the light in the visible spectrum into separate colors, violet is refracted most. What color rays are refracted least?
Red.
Red is right. The extensive influence of what what Roman emperor is seen in the names given to a city in Turkey and a wall in northern England?
Hadrian.
Hadrian is right. Thank you, Pascal. Next, author Herman Melville died 33 years before the publication of his last book. What novel about a handsome, stammering sailor?
Billy Budd.
It is Billy Budd. Good. Math question on your monitor. What is the least common denominator for these 2 fractions?
60.
60. 60?
It is indeed 60. 25 bonus points if you get this. The words "loyal German servant of Kaiser Wilhelm I" appear on the tombstone of what 19th century Prussian, the first chancellor of the German Empire?
Wilhelm?
Bismarck. Bismarck. So close. Still a good round for C. Milton Wright. Takes you to 340. All right. Long reach, it's all up to you. Not to put extra pressure on you.
Just like last.
Let's get, yes, indeed. Let's get all 8 of these. Let's get those 25 bonus points. Here we go. The luck of the Irish is proverbial, but it seemed to run out in the 1840s when a disease attacked what starchy vegetable and led to widespread famine.
Potato.
Potato is right. The Romans gave the name Mare Mortuum to what lifeless Middle Eastern sea that's actually the lowest lake in the world?
Dead.
Dead Sea is right. Among the songs composed by W.C. Handy, the father of the blues, was one whose title names what Missouri city called the Gateway to the West?
St. Louis.
St. Louis is right. Yes, thank you, L.E. Look at your monitor, please, for your science question. That temperature above which a liquid cannot exist is indicated by which of these?
Freezing point.
Freezing point.
Ooh, critical point. Critical point was the answer there. Next, the horses Cincinnati and Traveler had a chance to meet only once when Generals Grant and Lee met to end the Civil War at what Virginia courthouse?
Appomattox.
Appomattox.
Appomattox is right. Good answer. According to 18th century poet William Blake, what tawny animal is burning bright in the forests of the night?
Raccoon.
A tiger. A tiger. Next, math question for you on your monitor. Solve for x for me, please.
-1. -1.
It is -1. Here's your last question in this round. Though he once resigned a judgeship because he objected to capital punishment, what French Revolution leader, known as the Incorruptible, was responsible for much of the Reign of Terror?
Robespierre.
Robespierre. Absolutely right. Good round. Takes you 330 points. Tightly contested grab bag round coming up here. Let's check the score. Look how close they are. Falston right now at 390. C. Milton Wright at 340. And Longreach at 350. All right, teams. 20 up or down for the questions, 30 up or down for the visuals. Good luck, and we begin. In 1887, a school teacher named Mary Wilson organized the observance of what non-official holiday celebrated the second Sunday in May? Falston.
Mother's Day?
Mother's Day is right, yes. What 17th century war lasted several decades and finally concluded with the Peace of Westphalia? Longreach.
30 years war.
30 years, that's it, Abanoff. Nicely done. In August, we'll mark the 100th anniversary of what number constitutional amendment that gave women the right to vote? Yes, Longreach.
19th.
19th is right indeed, Samir. 30 point. Everybody look at your monitor. Extending for over 23,000 square miles. This is the desolate Ende Plateau in what landlocked African country whose capital is N'Djamena? Longreach.
Chad.
It is Chad. Good. Until 1984, a live bear was the mascot of what service academy located in New London, Connecticut? That's the Coast Guard Academy. Next, 10 million equals 10 to what power? C. Milton Wright.
7.
7. Thank you, John. For a good, clean story, you might read Tale of a Tub by what English author better known for Gulliver's Travels? Falston.
Swift.
Swift is right. 30 points. Look at your monitors. This is an early picture of the Statue of Liberty, an American symbol that had been designed by what French sculptor? Yes, C. Milton Wright.
Eiffel.
No, Bartholdi was his name. Frederick Bartholdi. Next, still on the bestsellers list this year is what 1947 children's book whose title says good night to what celestial? C. Milton Wright.
Moon.
Moon is right. Here's a choice. When a beta particle is emitted from the nucleus of an atom, does the number of protons in the atom? Yes. What does it do, Longreach?
Decrease.
It increases by 1. Next. You would have to scale what peak on the border between France and Italy to climb the highest mountain in Western Europe? Mont Blanc. Next, 30 points. Look at your monitor. This is what Tennessee school teacher who made national... Yes, you may answer the question.
Scopes.
Scopes is correct, and the buzzer says our game is over. We will be right back. Don't go away. And you may have noticed we have a tie. Longreach and Falston at 430 points apiece. The two will now play a sudden death match. The first correct answer will be the winner, and they'll be moving on to the semifinals. Falston and Longreach, good luck. Here we go. In 1901, what Italian demonstrated that the wireless telegraph it developed could send signals across the Atlantic Ocean? Longreach.
Marconi.
Correct answer is Marconi.